Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. What's the next one again? Good night. Yo, it's your boy J Toys tuning in live and direct. I'm saying that in advance depending on where you're tuning in from across the world right now. And if you look in my rear view mirror, that's my wife there behind me following me. She just overtake me. She's so rude. You just drove around me.
I did. Oopsie.
So on today's episode, I'm gonna talk about some dislikes on my 2018 Honda Civic hatchback sport. I like the way that they designed the front of this car and also the grille, but one thing I don't like is the fact that the grille here on my car, I don't know if someone actually reversing my car when I park on the street or so, but the clips here, they're not broken, but at this point it's like there's this open space right here and it tend to constantly be like that, and even if I try to repair it so many times to clip it back and it's just stay loose, and because of that it just kind of gives the car a little weird look in the front. The back portion of the back door, whenever you tend to wash the car and you try to like pass the rag over it, it tends to like want to pull this piece like here, and this piece seems as if it's just gonna break off, and it just over time with the heat and washing the car, it just make it look exactly like you see it is right now. Another thing I hate about my Honda Civic is this little piece of honeycomb thing that they put in the back here. I know it's there for decoration, but at least they should have probably made this for something. At least make it that it's able to do something for the car, create some kind of downforce or something, but it just looks so cheap and so fragile. The way that they're now making the underguard for the wheelhouse at the back, it's just so cheap, and pretty much driving this car in the winter, there was like a few times where I had snow stuck on it, and it tend to, like when I try to break the snow off, it break it off, and I had to call Honda and they told me, oh, they don't cover that and stuff, you know, it doesn't cover under warranty. Regardless, I have 7 years of warranty, but as a sport car, I think that they really needed to put some more effort into this, because the hot hatch is really nice. I guess they probably did a better job on the Type R still, but it's very cheap. I don't like that. The exhaust of this car is really nice in the back, but one thing I don't like about the way they design the muffler system on this car is the way that they actually design it and run it through these two pans in the back here. It kind of take away the sound of the car. For this car to actually give you some good feedback when you actually driving it, you definitely have to have it in low gear, or if it's between two enclosure and two buildings and you have this car in low gear and you have it at high RPM, or if you're trying to downshift, then you'll get some really good feedback from this car. But other than that, if it's in an open plain area, you don't really get anything from it. The way that they create the rear lid, they have this wide open space in the back, at least I would say about 5 millimeters of open space. I think they probably could have done a better job in terms of sealing this piece more to the glass to prevent leaves and all kind of other contaminants from getting between the glass and this open space in the back. Another thing I don't like about this car is pretty much the way how the shifter feels. It's a very fun car to drive and it's really easy to, but at the same time the shifter, it does not feel engaging at all. These seats are very comfortable and they sit really well. But the thing is, the problem I have with them is that I find them to be very fragile. And if you have like pants that has like a sweatpants that has like a velcro on it and it exposed on your seat, it could easily damage the seat by make it start to like shred, and that's something I really don't like. The center console does not have any ventilation system or heated system, and sometimes in the winter when it gets to -30, -40 and you have people seated in the back, it could be very harsh for them. And pretty much I think there should be some basic features that Honda install on all their cars, especially the ones that are distributed in cold climate country, rather than having it installed but only in higher trim. So Honda, take that into consideration. I have had a really long day out doing a lot of film and stuff like that, so pretty much I think I'm gonna close off for tonight. Just want to say thanks to everyone who already subscribed to my channel. Someone behind the camera is actually laughing after me, which is my wife. But you know, I'm not gonna pay her any mind. So like my content and subscribe for more. Peace out.